training been going great. I had great sparring partners going to this camp, and was training with the best. Lee Livingstone, Jimmy Allhead, Dean Sugden, my kickboxing coach. Plenty of good guys, Bushido, MMA squad. It's been going great, coming with no injuries, so I'm healthy and hopefully fully prepared.
Yeah, all good. Yeah, training hard like always. Never really stopped training, but just up the intensity nearing the fight.
It's my second fight for Fight UK, and first one was great, very well organized show. I think it's one of the best shows in the UK. So it's a pleasure, always pleasure.
Yeah, it seems good. Seems like it's a good show, good venue. Really happy. Yeah.
I just haven't seen many videos of him, but I've seen one fight. I think just looking at his record, he's well-rounded, he's well-conditioned, strong, quick, so with good scrap. Looking forward to it very much.
He looks good, tough opponent. Should do the business there. Not really too, yeah, I'm going to do the business basically.
I would like to thank all my sparring partners and my coaches, as I said before, Lee Livingstone, Jimmy Allhead, Dean Sugden, my training partners, and On Top Promotion, my management team, and that's it.
Yeah, all the people that I train with and my sparring partners, Ronnie Mann, Paul Reed, everyone that's involved. A lot of people that, back in Bristol that I train with, Kevin Hagan, all people I train with basically, Pedro Bessa, wrestling coaches, Saeed, Josh, everybody that helps really. Thank you.
No messages, we'll see in the ring how it goes.
My opponent? Not really, no, I'm not into all of that.
Ladies and gentlemen, our professional MMA continues with this heavyweight contest. This is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds of MMA. Brought to you by Fight UK MMA. This contest will be judged at ringside by Chris Marcin and Steve Cook. And upon the sound of the bell, the referee in charge of the action is Mr. Base Singh from Birmingham. Our two MMA fighters about to go head-to-head are firstly fighting out of the blue corner on my left-hand side and bringing with him our 100% professional fight record to the cage. 3 visits, 3 victories, all of them finished inside the scheduled distance. His weight of the contest 144.4 pounds, and he fights out of Bristol, England. Ladies and gentlemen, representing Ironman Gym, would you welcome Narimani? And across the cage stands his opponent on the right, fighting out of the red corner. His official weight class contest, 143.4 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, representing Team Bushido, we welcome Marcin, Wrzosek! This is a professional MMA featherweight contest scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds of MMA.
Featherweight action about to get underway here at Fight UK 8. Narimani in the white Jacko shorts taking on Marcin Wrzosek in the black board shorts. I'm David Leatherby, alongside me Ben Cartledge. And Ben, Marcin, a guy we've seen before, loves a war.
No stranger to a tough fight, and he's got one on his hands in Narimani. Very compact fighter, incredibly powerful, and both guys, they winging those short hooks.
Yeah, Narimani, Bellator's own Ronnie Mann in his corner, fighting out of the Ironman Gym. Ronnie, I've seen a lot of his guys out on the domestic scene, Ben. Very tough guys he's producing down there. And like we say, the durability of Marcin is never in question. Lovely right hand over the top from Marcin. These guys swinging early.
Marcin looking to come forward a bit, being the ranger that he is. He'll want to keep it on the outside, establish that jab and flick some nice 1-2s, but he's having some success with the leg kicks.
Wow, these two are swinging, Ben. Both finding success early. As you say, the leg kicks could play an important factor in this. Both guys landing.
Narimani of the two, they're much thicker, with a much thicker muscular frame. It's incredibly power packed for this weight. Unbelievable to think, like I say, these guys are featherweights, and I think it blow may have strayed a little bit.
Yeah, very sporting. Nothing intentional from Marcin at all, I don't think. Willing to stop of his own accord, really, before the referee stepped in, recognising that that one strayed a little low. Narimani signals he's ready to continue.
Marcin flicking that jab out. Narimani looking to counter. Throws a nice head kick, does Narimani. Marcin's behind it with a left hook. Narimani with a lot of pop in his punches, Dave.
Yeah, he definitely looks the more planted of the two, but Marcin finding success as well. Lovely jab from Marcin there. Narimani looking for the body kick. I think, Ben, whoever settles down into their rhythm first is going to find some success, because both guys willing to throw down. A lot of openings here.
You're right, and both guys are willing to throw hard as well. I think it's just a question of timing. I think neither man has a nice double jab, as I say that, from Marcin. Peppers his man forward. Narimani looked like he was going to grab the single and go for the takedown, but thought better of it.
Yeah, Marcin finding some success with the jab in this period. Like to see him use it more. He's looking for those chopping left hands. Another jab lands through. I think that's the key for Marcin here, to get that jab working. Narimani does seem open to that jab down the middle. But is he just trying to blow his man onto one of those big hooks that he throws? Intriguing matchup here at Fight UK 8.
Really technical stand-up battle this. This time Marcin a bit more confident, landing a little. A really stiff jab from both fighters.
Corner of Marcin calling for hands and feet. They want him to put those leg kicks together with the punches. Only single shots coming from the outside at the moment.
Marcin firing that front kick up but nothing doing. Lands a nice 1-2, and that stunned his man a little bit, I think. Narimani really struggling to deal now. Marcin's hurt his man and he knows it, and he swarms him in the corner.
Marcin smells blood as he goes in for the kill here on Narimani, who's done well to tie it up, Ben, because as you say, his legs were all over the place for a second there.
A nice knee to the body there.
It's got to give Marcin some huge confidence there to know he's got the power to really hurt his man.
Big takedown, but didn't quite get it.
What will that do to the confidence of Narimani, Ben?
We've got to think Narimani's caught once again, backs up. Looked a little dazed there, Dave. The eye seemed to go a little bit.
He did, and what I like about Marcin this time, Ben, is he's a bit more measured. He knows that Narimani's going to be looking for the takedown when they tie up, so he's just taking his time here on the outside.
And especially in the second part of this round on the feet, Marcin's having a lot more joy from the outside. A late takedown, if he can finish it, and he gets his man to the canvas. Credit to Narimani up straight away. An excellent bit of game planning there, if nothing else, from Marcin there. Had his man hurt a couple of times on the feet. I like the fact that he had the clapper go, closed the distance, and got a really good takedown. Landed a few shots.
Yeah, executed the game plan to a T, did Marcin Wrzosek. And it's going to be interesting from Narimani's point of view. As we said earlier, Ronnie Man, hugely experienced, top-level MMA fighter in his corner. Surely, Ben, he's going to be telling his man he's got to get this to the ground at the moment. I'm not au fait with Narimani's powers of recovery, but on at least two occasions there, to me, Ben, he looked very hurt from punches.
You make a very good point. Marcin not necessarily looking at the more physically imposing of the two fighters, but he's shown he's got that snap in his punches. And as you say, Narimani, specifically the first time when he was knocked, he tried to catch his feet coming backwards and he fell backwards. It was clear that there was quite a bit of discombobulation there. He really didn't know what was going on. He did a very good job of tying the fight up there. We come out for the second round. There's Narimani in the white shorts, Marcin Wrzosek in the black shorts.
Narimani still looking for that hard chopping left hook from the outside. He does look to have recovered, Ben. He's still got spring in his step. His punches don't look laboured in any way. You do get guys that, you know, recover well from being hurt, and Narimani, as I say that, Marcin shoots in for a takedown. Narimani does well to get back to his feet.
Narimani, a great job of pummeling through there. Looks an incredibly imposing figure in that clinch, Dave.
Yeah, from Marcin's point of view, Ben, he's definitely going to have Narimani thinking now, though. He's secured 2 takedowns, albeit one at the end of the round, and that one then not able to keep his man down, but he's given Narimani something to think about.
Good turnaround from Marcin that. Lands some short chopping punches and maybe looks to fire a knee, and he lands one square in the thigh. From a fighter's point of view, Dave, maybe not the most kinetic strikes. You see those strikes to the knee, but they can be very debilitating, especially with a longer fight like we've got now, 3 5-minute rounds. We're having the pros and a little bit of blood, it looks like.
Yeah, a lot of marking on the face of Narimani. Saying that, also some mouse below the left eye of Marcin as well.
It's testament to what an even fight this has been. You know, back and forth exchange. Marcin throws a right hook and finishes it up with a kick, but doesn't quite land. Both guys swinging for the fences.
Narimani really means that left hook, Ben, when he throws it. Lovely body kick. Marcin not really finding the rhythm that he managed to find in the second half of the first round. Needs to get that jab working again.
That was where everything was coming from in that first round, and that was the success that he had. It was a nice leg kick with nothing really doing on it. Narimani looking to employ a bit of head movement. And you're right, Dave, you make a very good point. Narimani's powers of recovery seem very, very notable, because he's come out in the second round completely fresh, almost in a very similar manner that he came out the first. There's a nice right hand. Another kick to the body. It looks like, you say, a little bit of blood underneath the eye of Marcin, it seems. Narimani has landed a few more strikes this round. And obviously, we say it several times, Dave. A very, very close fight for the judges to score.
Yeah, and with about this close, Ben, sometimes it can just come down to the angle. I mean, for me personally, I think Narimani's getting the best of this second period thus far. I'd give the first to Marcin, so very even here on my non-judging scorecard anyway.
Marcin coming forward once again. Narimani swinging hard, and Marcin sticks him with a nice right hand and catches him with the left coming in. Narimani looks like he's got the hands gripped, and now he's got the takedown that he was looking for. And now we'll see what Narimani's got from on top.
Yeah, Narimani's corner delighted with the takedown. Now let's see what he can do with it. Corner calling for elbows here from Narimani.
Heavy looking ground and pound from Narimani. With some nice elbows. It's that push off elbow. Certainly seems like there's a lot on the mouthpiece comes out.
There's a lot of blood, Ben. I think it's coming from the nose of Narimani. It's hard to see from here, but a lot of blood. He did spit his gum shield out as well. I'm not sure whether it's bothering him.
as the shot came in. Narimani once again looking to land those elbows.
Very active off his back is Marcin Wrzosek.
Narimani, a real imposing presence from the top, Dave.
Looking for the armbar.
Swims his way around but can't quite get it. Now Narimani gets to side control. And that's the end of a very close second round.
Wow, both these guys are earning their money tonight.
On a knife edge as it is, a dominant third round could be the difference between success and failure in this one.
Great to see the fighters touch glove.
Oh, nice 1-2 to start things off from Marcin. Narimani looks to land himself. In the second round, Marcin almost got sucked into playing Narimani's game a little bit, of staying in that very close range and throwing those shorter hooks, whereas in the first round he had more success. But here we see a pick up and takedown as he got his man down. A great takedown defense. What persistence from Narimani.
And from Narimani's point of view, Ben, he's right in the home corner there. He can sit there, take instructions. His coaches can point out things that he perhaps can't see. Any submission attempts from Marcin, anything like that, they're going to be on top of it from there. Great position here at the start of the third for Narimani. Hard to see from a vantage point, Ben. I think Marcin...
There's a lot of blood coming from the nose of Narimani. I think one of those shots has caught him. Narimani looking to land those short chopping elbows. What a bloody war this has been, Dave.
Yeah, and from Marcin's point of view, obviously with the blood and the sweat and everything into this third period, it's so difficult to secure any kind of submission or transition with a guy that sweaty and with blood on top of you.
Even hard to push somebody like that off. Narimani dives, doesn't quite find it. Marcin now in the mount position, and here come the punches. Some big shots. Narimani really struggling right in front of a commentary position.
Marcin no hooks in at the moment. Good job by Narimani to avoid giving up his back there and standing up. Excellent work. Now looks to pummel in that arm. Great work from Narimani getting back to his feet, Ben.
A real good job from both guys in that situation. And what a war this has been. A real battle of attrition here. Narimani maybe going for the takedown if he can get it. Great takedown defense from Marcin. All credit to him at this late stage. Got the single. Maybe he'll look and try and get it up into the high crotch if he can. Picks his man up.
Yeah, Marcin looking to keep that leg on the outside of Narimani's leg. Use it as his own balance. Did very well there.
What takedown defense from Marcin.
Yeah, fantastic work. Just uses that leg, just rides it on the outside of Narimani's leg. Almost using him as a sort of tripod to stand up himself. And now using the underhook to push him back to the cage. Close round this. Another close round in this fight.
And some big knees up the middle. Nothing doing for Narimani as Marcin pushes the pace a little bit more now. As we say, with this fight being as close as it is, this is still anybody's fight, anybody's round. A great bit of timing.
Beautiful double leg from Narimani. How big could that be in this fight?
In a fight this close, Dave, that could easily be the differential. We talked about the powers of recovery, the explosion that Narimani had on that takedown. Unbelievable. This late stage, and that's so often the difference between when we talk about fine margins in winning and losing, having that power, digging deep low enough to get that explosion to drive your man to the canvas.
Yeah, fantastic shows of heart from both fighters. I think the unfortunate thing from Marcin's point of view is he wasn't able to find that fluidity in strikes that he did in the first period. He sort of let the jab and the leg kicks get away from him. And Narimani's taken full advantage.
Narimani's got his man's arm locked as well as tied up the leg as well. Narimani's in a very good spot here if he can lift himself up. His corner screaming for a heavy base, and that's exactly what he's got. Look at the posture of this man.
Marcin doing a good job though, trying to get his back to the cage to use that to stand up. 10-second clacker goes. Marcin trying to almost roll for a Kimura there. Still trying things at this late stage. Testament to what heart Marcin has himself, and both these fighters, Ben, wow, what a close fought, hard fought battle this has been. Nad Narimani, Marcin Wrzosek, who'd be a judge?
Incredibly tough one to call. Marcin Wrzosek really left it all out there in the line, as you say, in the first round, dictated the stand-up, took it to his man, but it wasn't until the second round when Narimani not only found a bit more fluidity of the feet, he let the takedowns go, and I think that is the differential in this fight. How the judges see it, however, is completely different.
Both fighters have raised their hands post-bout. The crowd appreciating a sterling effort, whichever way this one goes, Ben. It's a great effort from both these guys.
A great advertisement as well for just how deep the featherweight division is here at Fight UK. Obviously the champion, Saul Rogers, you can imagine, will be watching this one with a great deal of interest. Two very worthy challenges for his title. We hand it up to the MC for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you agree, what a fantastic 3 5-hour rounds of featherweight MMA. Let's give them all these big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We have some judges at ringside to decide the contest. They have returned a split decision in favour of our winner. From the blue corner, Narimani.
Ben Carledge here at Fight UK with a victorious Nad Narimani. And Nad, what a fight that was, an absolute war. Talk us through what you're feeling like right about now.
Feeling good right now, yeah. It was a hard fight, toughest fight so far. He hits hard, man. But I hung in there, you know. Thought I got to get some takedowns to secure the win, like, so just took him down, you know. Used my wrestling. Yeah, it was a fucking tough fight, man. Sorry.
It was a great performance, certainly a great performance. Was the game plan to take him down throughout the whole thing, or did you think you were going to be able to stand and bang it out with him?
I was going to try and stand and bang it out with him. I did well, but, you know, he hit hard, so I thought I need to take this down just sort of secure the win. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. And finally, is there anybody you'd like to thank coming off the back of this fantastic victory?
Ronnie Man, definitely. Comes with me to every fight, trains with me all the time, sparring and everything. Paul Reed, people up Olympians, all over really, all over Bristol. I train with people all over Bristol. Yeah, everyone really that helps, you know, especially Ronnie comes here, puts his time in, effort, you know, and training and everything. He's a top man. Thank you.
Fantastic. Fight UK, Ben Carledge here with the victorious Nad Narimani.